OMG, welcome back to my channel. So happy that you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn coming at you with another weekly video. I'm actually just leaving the salon. I got my hair done and feeling fresh, and probably gonna get out and get all sweaty and dirty and have to shower because we're gonna be working in the yard. Of course, I've already filmed some of this before I got working in the yard, but we're doing more yard work today. The never-ending backyard project. Why did I say yard twice? Anyways, it's coming along. Ton of progress was made this week, so super duper excited. And that's all I got for the intro. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let's get to some yard work. All right, back in the backyard for some more cleanup. My goal today is to get as many leaves as I can raked up from this area and hopefully get down some of these unwanted trees.
Hi, Clarky. What's doing? Going inside?
Clark had to make his quick appearance. If you are new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new? Right down in the comment section. I would love to welcome you to the channel and say hello back to you. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to another video. Can you see on the ground that black strip? I have a border along my yard, which I just found this. It's a toy. I got buried under leaves. I don't even know how long it's been here. Anyways, the black strip is supposed to separate the grass area from the rest of the yard. And you can see the leaves spilled over into the grass area and have been sitting here and killed the dang grass in this area. So I'm going to have to plant some grass. This turned out to be a really huge progress week in the yard, so I'm super duper excited to show you the final result of this week's worth of work. So if you've been with me for a while, then you're so incredibly used to and probably sick of hearing that I do all of my projects in small chunks of time when I have them. I tackled decluttering my house the exact same way as I'm tackling the yard. Small bits at a time. Little steps create big results. And I say that because throughout this whole summer, I've been working on this backyard to get it cleaned up. And I always get comments, basically of suggestions of how I could be doing this better or easier. Fuzzy bees. I got another hive, another nest over here. Yes, I must. Well, crap. Thought I was going to be able to do this without the bee suit on, but there's about 5 bees swarming. I mean, I'm saying bees, but they could be yellow jackets. I'm not entirely sure because I'm not going to get close enough. Dang it. Guess I got to go suit up. Well, I was really looking forward to just a relaxing hour of cleaning up some leaves without having to sweat my tushy off. Because this thing is hot as heck, but it is what it is. And I washed the bee suit, of course. You're not supposed to wash the hood. I can't figure out how to get it off. I gotta watch a tutorial. I have removable hoods on coats. I know how to remove those. This is not coming off the same way because I know somebody's gonna say, just unzip it. It's not working. There's like things that go in it, like big plastic to hold these steady that came out. Whatever, let's just get this done. OMG. I still see the bees swarming. close over there to uncovering it. And I can't have Clarky coming out here and getting stung because he doesn't have a bee suit. And I don't think he would wear it if he did. Go away, bees. I don't know what's worse, the poison ivy that I'm dealing with or the dang yellow jackets that I'm dealing with. It's a big pain in the butt, but I'm not letting anything stop me. So anyways, like I said, I often get comments telling me how I could do this in an easier way. And I get some amazing suggestions of things I would have never thought of. Well, I might as well find the hive now versus just leaving it. So if it is yellow jackets, I can take care of it. I'm guessing it's right over there. I got to put my glove back on and probably gonna disturb them. It's got to be over there somewhere because about 5 bees, 6 bees, or yellow jackets. There's a big hole over here though, which I don't think would be from the bees, but that's over here. I think it's got to be right here somewhere. Ugh. Let's do this. So one comment that I often get is that I should be raking the leaves into a big, humongous pile and then taking care of it versus what you often see me do, which is raking them into small piles. That's how I work. That's how I operate. Same way I did decluttering. I cannot take one mess and create another mess without taking care of it fairly quickly. Otherwise, I don't feel like I'm making progress. As I have said so many times, there is no right or wrong way to do any job. There are multiple ways to do it. This is what makes me feel like I am making progress. If I was just to rake for 40 minutes and have this humongous pile of leaves, and we've already discussed the leaf blower that I do not think is any faster, I would just be overwhelmed. So if that works better for you when you're doing a big yard cleanup, that's perfect. Again, there is no right or wrong way. This works better for me. I rake a little, enough where I can get half a bag full. I put it in the bag. Then I rake more to fill up the rest of the bag. And that just makes me feel like I'm accomplishing what I want to accomplish without creating a big mess. My husband, he works completely opposite. He will work for 2 hours on one mess, creating a whole nother mess, but that works for him. So this is the way I do it. That's the way he does it. Do it however you feel comfortable doing it. Another reason for me, if I run into something that's going to stop me from doing it, which we had a few weeks ago when we ran into the yellow jacket nest, and there was a big mess left because we raked a whole bunch and leaf blew a whole bunch of leaves. This way, if I have to stop, I don't have another mess to clean up because I'm cleaning as I go, if that makes sense. So, after the poor hub's getting stung 3 times when he uncovered the yellow jacket nest, I told you I didn't think I would be getting any help with the yard ever again, that I would just be on my own, which I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll get it done. Obviously, it's quicker when you have multiple people helping. But anyways, last Saturday, I had suited up in my bee suit. You saw that video last week if you watched it. And I came out on a Saturday when the hubs was home. And I only work in the yard for about an hour because, again, I do things in chunks of time when I have them. I did work last Saturday for about an hour and 40 minutes because I was trying to pull up a lot of ground cover and things like that, which just took extra long. But anyways, another reason why I do it is because I always have to suit up because of the poison ivy and I want to get in the shower right away. Anyways, I thought, let me do this while the hubs is home. Because sometimes if I'm out working and working on something, I've already told you I don't ask him for help. if he sees me doing something, he'll often come out and help. Well, that didn't work last Saturday. It's a new day and it's a Saturday again. I never uncovered a wasp nest, even though I had several of them flying around. I've been seeing a lot of them in my yard recently, so I know there has to be another nest out here somewhere. So anyways, I'm back at it again on a Saturday. Last week when I came in the house and my BSM, the hubs was in the kitchen, and he said to me, "Oh, you've been out in the yard? I thought you left." Like I would ever leave the house and not say I'm leaving or here's where I'm going. I think that was just his way of, he didn't want to come out and help because he doesn't want to get stung, but he didn't want to feel bad for not helping. So anyways, I'm trying that tactic again today. If he sees me out working in the yard, maybe he'll come out and help. Now, I am running low on lawn bags, so I'm only going to be able to do a little bit today, but I wanted to get out in the morning before I shower and everything and get what I can cleaned up with the lawn bags I have, and then I'll just be back at it another day. And you already know I've told you, I don't like trudging through this yard with all the leaves, and I don't know what I'm walking on, so I'm trying to clear the leaves first, and then I'm getting any of these little trees or little bushes. I'm finding a lot of pickers again, those dang picker bushes, which I don't even know why they're called picker bushes because they grow big and tall like the dang trees do, but I'm using my root slayer to help me get these out, and that thing is flipping amazing. One of you suggested that to me, and I love this thing. I use it all of the time now. I don't think you're going to see Donna Jean in this video now that I think about it, because I did mostly just work in the yard, and the girls do not come outside when I'm doing yard work. I don't want them back here potentially getting poison ivy, and especially with all the yellow jackets flying around that I've been seeing, I also don't want them out here for that reason. I have the Poison Ivy Company coming soon to do another inspection on the yard. So again, trying to get as much uncovered so he can see if there's anything. Lately, I have not seen any, so that is a good sign. I did pull up some roots over in this area. I don't know if they're poison ivy roots or if they're just roots from, all of the ground cover and things like that, the bushes. So anyways, I'm excited for him to come out, check the yard out again, and see if he sees anything. And I think I'm almost out of bags, but I want to try to get down a couple. These trees are really what make the biggest visual difference, pulling down these unwanted trees. Even though the leaves don't make the biggest visual difference, that still needs to be done. And, it just created an amazing area for all the poison ivy to grow, and also creating an area for the dang wasp to hide in the yard. So I got to do both, but I wanted to be able to see a little opening at least in this area. So I'm trying to get as much of these little trees up as I can, cut down some of the bigger trees, and that'll feel like a lot of great progress. This right here is the fun part of the yard work to me. I don't ever want to do it again. I don't ever want to let trees overgrow in my yard like this again. I'm never going to let that happen. However, it's fun to pull them down and just to look back and see what a difference it made. That one right there, a big old dang picker bush full of pickers. I don't know why they call it a bush. That thing is 8 or 10 feet tall, looks like a dang tree. If I would have had more bags, I would have kept working, but I think I spent on this day, usually I try to spend an hour every time I come out, but on this day, I think I only spent about 40 minutes. And right as I was finishing up, guess who you're gonna see? So this is gonna be my new tactic. coming out every Saturday morning when I know the Hubs is home so he can see me out doing yard work, and then maybe he'll come out and help. I don't have to ask for help. He does it on his own. It's a feel good for both of us, and it helps us get the yard cleaned up faster. But I gotta tell you, I keep having to tell him he is not dressing properly for yard work. We're dealing with poison ivy here and wasps. And I know it's summer and I know it's hot. And he comes out in tank shorts and a t-shirt with his gloves on. I'm like, oh my goodness, you have to protect yourself from the things that we're dealing with. Well, I'm just, whatever. He's going to come out however he's going to come out. I had just about given up hope. And again, like I said, I'm on my last lawn bag here, so I don't even have any more lawn bags to do any more cleanup. And again, I'm not going to create another mess that I have to come back to later. I clean as I go. But here he comes. He got the chainsaw out. He's going to trim up the evergreen tree. We've got some dead branches on here. You can see him in his shorts and the dang t-shirt. And if you hear the siren, that's just a monthly test. I think most cities do that if you get tornadoes. Our city does it every month. He came in the house and said he got stung. The back of his leg was swelled up, but it went away pretty quick, so I don't know if he actually got stung. But then he came out a couple hours later. He's dressed a little bit more appropriately now, and he started pulling down some dang trees. This was probably like 4 p.m. by this time. I had ran to the grocery store to grab some groceries. I come back, and he's just out here working, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I told him I might want to keep one of these trees here because it's a sugar maple, and we don't have any of those. Yes. They're the same tree? Yeah. Oh, they're growing off like that? Oh, no, they just grew right next to each other. Are you sure? Let me scan it. Yeah. You know, I'm all into the plants and the trees and the flowers now. We're not keeping that. Although I'm struggling a little bit cutting some of them down. But I already have a lot of established trees. And it's, like I said, it is so fun to watch these big things come down and create so much space in the yard. What do you think, Clarky? What do you think? That's a big one. We're going to try to get it. We're going to try to get it. Clarky, look at all the new lawn or the new yard for you. What do you think? Well, here it is. I'm zoomed in, so the quality of the video is not good, but I don't know if you can see the lots of wasps flying around in this clip. Yeah, there's another nest back here. I was inside cooking dinner, and the Hubs comes running to the kitchen window. There's another nest. He had been cutting down trees while I was in there getting dinner ready. So now, guess who's got to put on the bee suit again? And he was trying to take like a big log and move stuff so he could try to find the nest, which I don't know why he was even doing that after the last incident. I told him just to leave it alone. And then I moved back because he was doing it anyways. Oh my heavens. Like I said, I knew there had to be a hive with the amount of yellow jackets that I have been seeing, that I saw right in this area. I just didn't realize it was that far back. So, right. Well, here I am gearing up again. I knew there was a hive. It was just way further back than what I thought it was. So, of course, I'm gearing up. It's in the evening when they're not quite as active, but they'll probably still be active, especially when I disturb them and find the hive. But I got to get this done, so This is the part of this yard work that I don't I don't like. All right, let's go. P.S. I watched a tutorial from a beekeeper on how to get the hood off. And I did figure it out. He even had trouble, so I didn't feel so bad. So anyways, I know a lot of you understand this, but just in case you're like a total insect lover, I will be destroying the wasps. So if you don't want to watch this, if you don't want to follow me now, I totally get it, but I'm not leaving huge wasp nests out here. It's been a few years now since I've been stung, but I still remember how bad it hurt. Bee stings and wasp stings, they hurt so bad. That's where they were all swarming. I don't understand. Where are they? Where are they? Well, here I go. I've raked up a bunch of leaves. I haven't found the nest yet or the hive. I'm going to clean up my mess as I go. But my brother-in-law just got stung last week, I think. Had to go to the hospital twice because he had a reaction. Was never allergic to bees or wasps before, and now apparently he's allergic. And then we went to dinner with some friends the other night, and oh my gosh, my friend's husband got stung and had a terrible allergic reaction. So I'm not messing with it. Where is it? There further? There it is. There it is. Oh, heavens. Betsy. That is so far back. Ooh. Got one flying by my face. God, I found it. Yeah, oh. This bee suit's coming in handy because they're flopping around on me. Give the spray a minute to do its job, and then hopefully I'll find the hive so I can dig that up. That was a weird feeling it flopping against my hood here. I can't move you. I thought for a second, man, that they were not there, but knew they had to be. I just didn't think they were that far back. Oh my gosh, sorry. The camera work is terrible. All right, let's go take another look. Do you like how I grabbed you and took you back so that you didn't get stung? That was just my first reaction. Anyways, so glad I finally found it. It was a way bigger hive than what we had originally found. And I'm getting to the part of my yard that is close to my neighbor's house. And they have 3 young kids that are outside all of the time. I think they're like 6, 4, and 2. So I'm so glad I found this because I don't want those poor little kids getting stung either. So anyways, I got it all taken care of. I got to tell you though, I still have yellow jackets all over my yard. So I'm guessing I probably have another hive somewhere. But it is a different day that I did that. And I went and got some more lawn bags to clean up all of these trees that Hubs had so awesomely cut down. And look at, he even came out to help me do the cleanup part of it. I did this late at night when the sun was just about starting to go down. And you can see him, there he is in his shorts and his t-shirt again. We still got yellow jackets flying around. We still got poison ivy we're dealing with. But I'm grateful for his help. And in the 20 minutes it took us to clean this pile of trees up, you can see how dark it has already gotten. I'm actually super grateful I'm wearing the bee suit because the mosquitoes are out at night. So I didn't get bit by any mosquitoes, which was awesome. I don't know if Hubs did. But anyways, we got the cleanup done. I got the hive taken care of. Can't wait to show you the before and afters. Well, it was a big week. There are 13 bags out here. So we cleared out a ton. Let's go look at the progress made. All right, it's been about 6 weeks since I took this video. This is the area that I have been working on, and Hubs came out this week and helped me work on this area as well. You can't even see that I have a neighbor because there's so many trees. But look at it now. Oh my goodness. Look at all of this space now. I am so darn excited about the progress that was made this week. I am finally getting my yard back. Oh my gosh, this was a big, big week of progress. I mean, you can actually see, for the first time, I'm like, I think we can actually extend out our grass and have more of a yard for Clark or the grandkids to play in. And we still got things to clear out over here before we can do that. But this area, I think, will get enough sunlight that we could actually plant grass. There's no hope for grass back here. There's just way too many. I mean, there would be hope if I wanted to pay a lot of money to have all the trees removed. But getting down all of these little trees is just creating such open space. Oh my gosh, I am so incredibly happy. And really, this is probably the first week. I've seen small progress every single week, but this progress, I'm like, wow. And my husband did a ton of tree chopping, but so did I. And getting all of the leaves up, well, I say all of the leaves up, there's still a lot. So we do have, I'm ending this video with a mess. Because, you know, we had another dang wasp nest, which I still got the yellow jackets flopping around. So these were all limbs that I pulled from back here trying to find the dang nest. That is clippings from when my husband trimmed up the bottom of the evergreen. And then that's a big mess over there of leaves that I was raking away. I did pick up some of them as I went, trying to find the dang nest. Anyways, I found it. We cleared a lot. This will be a lot easier now to get in and clear up these leaves. But man, I can see yellow jackets still all over the ground. I'm like, do I have another? I probably have another hive somewhere in here. Oh my gosh, maybe more than one. Anyways, it was a great week. It was a great week of progress, and I'm feeling extremely hopeful. There's a lot of little trees back there. Let me just take you back there a little bit. Hopefully I won't get, just so you can see. There's still a lot of little trees back here that need to come down. This one I'm probably going to take down, although it's a sugar maple, and I was thinking of keeping it, but I think I'm just going to take it down, just like I had you guys vote on that big ash tree. And because of the ash borer, I think that's what it is. I didn't even know about that. We're going to take that down. A lot of people were also saying it's close to the house. I mean, it kind of is. It's close to the shed for sure and close to the garage, but great point a ton of you made. I was talking about all of the tree roots I have that are coming up from the ground, and then I'll just be leaving that tree and adding another potential issue for more tree roots to come up. So I think we are going to take that down, and of course I still got to get all of these bushes here, but oh, so much progress was made. So very happy. And that's it. That's this week's video. It was a ton of work, a ton of progress made, so much open space. And I'm going to see you again next week. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to see you again soon. Bye.